The Niger Delta region is regarded as the backbone of the nation's economy due to the rich deposit of crude oil in the area, which is the mainstay of the country's economy. There are 6 petroleum exportation terminals in the country spread across the Niger Delta region. The Focados terminal, managed by Shell, is capable of storing 30 million barrels, while it produces about 300,000 barrels per day of processed crude, which includes the production of gas for power generating installations. As a result of the numerous small fields operators working in conjunction with the operators of major terminals, an extensive and well-developed pipeline network has been built to transport the crude oil. Unfortunately, the oil pipelines are often attacked by vandals, causing disruptions in the flow of crude oil and the nation losing huge revenue. Each time there is an attack, there is also a cut in the supply of gas to power generating installations and crude oil, from which petroleum products, especially premium motor spirit, otherwise known as petrol, is got. The nation has been experiencing disruptions in petrol and electricity supply due to one of such attacks to the Focados terminal since the 14th of February this year. The leadership of the country, which is resolved to ensure a better living for the citizenry and concerned about the situation, engaged the engineers of NNPC, Shell, and others to know what exactly the problem was, and much was revealed.
Cubic of gas. This gas actually goes to power plants and industries to generate power as well as to power our industries. Because of that, our 315 that was dedicated to power, generating about 1,100 megawatt of power, had to shut down.
The issue is how many Nigerians know the connection of what is happening in the oil industry and the power sector. This is the observation raised by the Vice President, Yemi Osinbajo.
States have been earning much less than ever before since the downturn in oil prices. This sort of incident, of course, means that that is even lower. Of course, that jeopardizes practically everything, including payment of salaries of workers. Practically everything is endangered. But also, as important, is the power problem. This is a major source of gas. I'm told that something in the order of about 40% of our gas is produced or is endangered, or we can't even get it out on account of this damage. And that has led to the real problems we have with our power supply across the country.
Though other options are being taken to correct the damage now, but would this bring an end to the pains Nigerians have to endure due to the selfish or whatever whims of just a few?
There's a lot of setback to us as a state, so we'll continue to partner with the federal government to engage the communities as much as possible while holding strong and supporting the security agencies to the best that we can within the limits of the resources that we have.
Part of what we will do as part of this whole thing is think of how we build alternatives around this so that indeed you don't solely rely on one route.
The whole industry is impacted. So we need concerted effort from all the stakeholders. And essentially that is the plan, that is the model that we have put in place today to see how we can produce more liquids to give chance for the gas to come in. So 3 things or 4 things will happen. As crude oil is flowing into the refineries, condensate is flowing back to the barges for evacuation. Then gas is flowing into the pipelines. And of course, as you saw, we are having over 1,000 megawatts trapped in gas. So this hopefully within the next few days, once we get that bottleneck, at least the state of the nation in terms of power will definitely be improved.
Destruction of oil pipeline has become a familiar thing, one that causes serious disruptions and discomfort to the social well-being of Nigerians. In Warri Delta State, Jide Onifade, NT News.